Get your coffee ready. Afternoon coffee. Coming on in hot today and spicy this afternoon. It's afternoon coffee. Get the talking head up. How we doing out there, internet world? If you're on Twitch, welcome. If you're on Rumble, welcome. If you're on YouTube, welcome. Welcome. Oh, God. We're hacking already. Not good. The coffee's good. The coffee's hot. The news is spicy. I stumbled onto an article over at the Gray Zone. Shout out Gray Zone. Max Blumenthal. You guys rock. I've been reading your stuff for a long time. Presidential pump and dumps today. That's the topic. Presidential pump and dump. I just like saying pump and dump, if I can be 100% honest with you. Pump and dump. Makes you think of naughty things. Let's take a look. So this is President Javier Millei, Argentinian president, noted cutter of government ministries, and he's facing an impeachment for promoting a crypto scam. Pretty crazy. I'll bring up the coin here in a second on CoinMarketCap. This all happened within a week. So I think the coin went live on Valentine's Day, February 14th. And he endorsed it on social media. You can read that on there. He then tried to, this is the chart, all this courtesy of Gray Zone. Thank you, Gray Zone. Hopefully you won't copyright strike me. Gotta get the information out there, right? So as you can see, bam, big plummet here on the 15th, really within a matter of hours. I mean, the chart on CoinMarketCap is wild. Here's the day chart. This is all-time chart. So we start, it's hard to get it. There we go. 2:14, 25, 7:30 p.m., right? So we get to our high here. That doesn't make any sense. 2:14. Oh, this is 2:15. Okay, 2:14, 7:15 p.m. That's the high, right? And then we get dumped off within a matter of like 3 hours, basically. A little dead cat bounce over here on the 17th, and then today's trading at about 18 cents a coin, down 77% all time. So what is Millei's connection to this? He tweeted about it. He then tried to walk it back, basically saying, I wasn't aware of the details of the project. After I became aware of it, I decided not to continue spreading the word. All right, cool. Except 2 weeks before Libra goes live and the scam starts, what's the date? Is there a date on this? No. Here we go. We got President Javier Millei, and apparently this is the Hayden Mark Davis, one of the creators of the Libra coin right here. He looks like a crypto bro. Can I be honest with you? Look at that. A little mini broccoli cut, maybe. Millei's hair is nuts in this photo too. So things didn't go according to plan. I don't know. With these crypto scams, because they're scams, we could do deep dives into crypto all day, right? But with these crypto scams, what you got to understand is that it's gambling right now. I don't think many of these coins actually have any use cases or any reason for existing other than to take your money, the creators of them. There's been a lot of this going on. Logan Paul had a big crypto scandal. And the most recent one that I know about, and you probably know about, is Hawk2a coin. Yeah, Hawk2a. I don't know if I'm sure you probably know about Hawk2a if you're a live human, not living under a rock. Hawk2a came to viral fame for making a sex joke about spitting on dicks, penis. Spit on that thing. It was funny. I mean, it was really funny. You got hawk to her, spit on that thing. But the fact that she kind of created a bubble industry around that, I would like to know her marketing people. They're pretty legit. So this is Hawk Tua coin. Now Hawk Tua claims kind of sort of like that she wasn't involved in this, but she definitely was. Classic pump and dump meme coin chart here. We have the start. Doesn't matter. This is the peak anyways. It's right after coin just comes into existence, which is in July. Looks like July 4th, 2024. We have a peak of 0.002378 cents. Probably our sell-off pump and dump here too. That's probably the creators dumping. Holders of the coin at 5 a.m. That's a classic pump and dump time too. You dump it right before East Coast market starts. And then whoop, just crash. And we've been pretty much stable. A lot of zeros. What I mean, that's a fifth of a cent, something like that. Yeah, 10th of a cent. So it's worthless at this point. If you have Hawk to a coin, if you're this person over here, AS whatever, this is a this is a joke. It's not coming back. It's done. It's done. It's not going to come back. These aren't like stocks where you have a failing company. They might have intellectual property. They might have patents, copyrights, things of value. So even if they're going bankrupt, they might still get bought by a different company. And you might not lose all your money that way. You know, companies do go bankrupt, right? And stocks do go to zero. That does happen. But there's a better chance in that world to get bailed out by way of a buyout from a different company where you don't just completely go bankrupt and go to zero and lose everything. Crypto is not like that. These crypto coins are created by intelligent people who understand that there is a technology that we really don't understand that isn't regulated right now that can be accessed globally. So this isn't a scam that's a regional scam. You can scam anyone. You can scam Americans, Nigerians, Indians, Australians. Doesn't matter. You can scam anyone. So these creators behind these coins, they know this, and that's why that's why they put out the meme coins. It's a whole. It shouldn't be called meme coin. It should be called scam coin, because the whole point is you create something that's trending or that's in the moment. The way these algorithms work on Google and any search algorithm, if you're going to type in a trending topic, it's going to pull up anything related to that, including cryptocurrencies. So everyone typing in Trump, eventually they're going to hit Trump coin, right? We could do that test. We want to test it out. Let's test it out. I'm just going to type it. I'm going to go to Google. Wrong browser. Should I use Brave? No, I can use, yeah. Okay. I'm going to go to Google and just do Trump. And we will see how long it takes to get to his coin. I might have to cut this from YouTube and Rumble, but whatever. Okay, so let's see how many pages it takes to get to Donald Trump coin. Now, Doge is the fact that they call it Doge in all caps is a reference to cryptocurrency. The Department of Government Efficiency makes a reference to the Dogecoin, which is a meme coin. Okay, so we're on page 3. Oh, I didn't check these because these could be suggesting it. No. Okay, page 3. There's just so much news. That's the problem. There's so much news every day. All right, it's clearly going to take a minute to get to Trump coin, but you're going to get there eventually, and that's what I'm trying to say is they're going to capitalize off of this. Trump coin. How is Trump coin doing? Let's take a look. I'll bring it up. Trump coin also resembles a fairly similar sort of pump and dump graph. We have our big spike created here. This one's a little easier to see because it didn't spike right away. The previous two coins, Hawk Tua and Libra, I mean, they spike right at launch, essentially. So I have this is all-time graph, so this is the life of the coin. So they spike at launch. Both of these coins, Libra and Hawk Tua. The Trump coin, it looks like we wait. 118 is the launch. So they waited a whole day before the run happened, I guess. But then, I mean, as you can see, people are selling off on the down. I mean, this down slope is people selling off. People who had a lot of the coin and were given it an initial supply, likely. Should we ban meme coins? Should we regulate cryptocurrency? Yes. Yes. Otherwise, you're going to get collapse of someone too big is going to get tied up in a coin that is going to collapse, and it's going to take down like a bank or something, and you're going to have a run on banks because, Chase invested a third of their reserves in Shiba Inu, and Shiba Inu crashed or something like that, or fart coin. There is a fart coin too. Should we check fart coins? Market cap? You think I'm joking, but I'm not. Fart coin. There we go. Oh, there's 2 fart coins. There's also Elon Trump fart. It's a bunch of fart coins. Fart boy. There's some fart NFTs. This seems to be the most successful fart coin. It's only got a market cap of 220,000 though. So did pump pretty hard at one point. Wow, it was worth $3 whole at one point. Jesus. And people are bullish. Look at that. People are bullish. Get in on Fartcoin while you can. Fartcoin right now. Hop on in. Fartcoin. So I don't know. Me personally, I do have some cryptocurrency. I don't have shit coins like this. Like Fartcoin. Look at the little logo. It's a fart. I zoom in. No. It is a fart though. Like in the wind. Really unfortunate with Millei. I do like the guy. I do. He's he was kind of hated when he first came in, and whenever you have a public figure or leader like that who's universally disliked by the ruling class, that's always someone that piques my interest. I'm like, oh, well, what are they doing? Are they doing something different? Are they doing something fun, right? What are they doing? Oh, they're cutting all the useless ministries in their government. Oh, interesting. I'd show that clip, but the one I found the other day has some Parks and Rec music. It's a clip of President Millei just taking the different names of the different ministries, like Ministry of Culture, Ministry of Science. I don't remember the exact ones. It was Ministry of Culture. Oh, Ministry of Sports and Tourism. That was another good one. And he just rips them off. He goes, afuera, out, afuera. Get him out of here. Interesting. So this is the Gray Zone article. So Davis, who's the guy behind it, defended his actions by describing the token, which was explicitly marketed as a social investment vehicle for the state of Argentina, as dog shit. Dog shit. He said it was dog shit. The creator of the coin said it was dog shit. What? All cryptocurrency is extractive to some degree or a zero-sum game. None of it has value, whether it's a meme coin, I'm not going to say it, or it's a giant utility project. It is all dog shit. YouTube doesn't like the F-bomb. He also admits to having participated in the launch and having subsequently sniped the infamous Melania meme coin. Oh my God. These guys need to go in prison. Davis went on to explain that members of the team sniped the token. A method, that's just, yeah. I'm not familiar with sniping. I'll have to look into that. I don't think that's true, though. I think they just, if you create the token, you create the supply of the token. And at the start, before you issue the coin, you have all that supply. So that means you can manipulate the market by selling whenever the fuck you want to. So if the coin is skyrocketing, it's $20, $30 a coin, you can sell. You can just sell and you're good. Wow. So I don't think they were sniping. I think they were just fucking selling their coin. Astonishing shit coinery. Yeah. Yeah. It's just going to get messy. Not his first rug pull. Wait a second. Coin X. So, yeah. I think he's going down. The people are real upset. Because you can't come in and be a guy who is you can't come in and be a guy who is defending the people and talking about getting rid of the corruption and reinvigorating the economy, restarting the economy, and then pulling fucking shitcoin pump and dumps on the side. Those counteract each other. Whose side are you on, Millei? And why is this important? Because Millei was at CPAC last night. And boy, is this video ridiculous. It involves a chainsaw and Elon Musk. You've probably seen it. It's crazy. He just looks insane, too. They all look insane. Gotham villains. Batman villains. Look at that. Look at that guy. He thinks he's so cool right now. Why is he dressing like a cowboy too? You see the boots and the belt buckle? That's strange. So yeah, Millei gives a yeah. Elon won't care. It's repping Twitter. Yeah. The DOGE father. Get out. Oh, man. Get out of your own head, fam. That's crazy. The Doge father. Oof. These guys got egos that are so big they couldn't fit through the door. Like, I'm shocked that they're able. Well, maybe at these functions of the wealthy elite, these, jerk off sessions, maybe the doors are bigger so that the egos can just fit through. Possibly. They have them come in through the back through like a service door or something. That would make sense. So yeah, Millei's out here. He's in the US giving, he's got this crypto impeachment that's coming down the pipe. And he does, and rather than deal with the crisis at home, he goes Karen Bass and decides to come out here and hang out at CPAC. Priorities. And give Elon a chainsaw, which is cool. The chainsaw part is dope. Okay, because I'm so conflicted because like these guys are shady. Elon, President Trump, Millei. Now that he's been, now that I find out he's been involved in 2 fucking pump and dumps. Yeah, you're shady. So these guys are shady. Their true intentions and motives are unclear, I think. And this could be more about enrichment than self-enrichment than enrichment of the populace. Yeah, follow the money. That's all that matters. What are they doing with the money? Now, that being said, big news, whispers, rumblings, rumors, innuendos. And we'll tie it right back. This is why it's we're in a wild time period. Because on the one hand, you have these dorks going Rambo on the government balance sheet, trying to just cut everything they possibly can, root out corruption, or so they say. We'll see. And there's questions as to the legality behind it, or at least there's questions being raised. Are they overstepping bounds? When do they overstep bounds? When is it going to be obvious when they overstep? But on the other hand, we might be getting $5,000 checks soon. What? Crazy. Let's roll the clip. Not that one. This one.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
I love it. A 20% dividend, so to speak, for the money that we're saving by going after the waste and fraud and abuse and all of the other things that are happening. I think it's a great idea.
How much money do you think?
Could be a lot. I mean, if it's 20%, we'd give back a lot of money to the taxpayer.
How much?
And also it'd give an incentive for the taxpayer to go out and report things to us where we can save money.
How much, Donnie?
Sir,
I'd like some money.
Potentially giving money to.
Oh, Elon Musk is proposing giving. Oh, yeah. I read that article. So we might be getting some stimmy checks. Get that stimmy money. Give me stimmy money. I get that stimmy money. $5,000. You think I'm lying? I'll find it. $5,000 Doge stimmy. Find that rag article. Forbes is gonna make me pay. I don't want to pay. Will you get Musk Doge dividend via a $5,000 check? There's the headline. I'm not lying. That would be crazy. I still remember getting the COVID stimmy checks with Donald Trump's signature on them. I also still remember being promised some checks from President Joe Biden that never came through. Oh, maybe this. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Now, I don't think I ever got these. This is like a bunch of bullshit. The $1,200 and the $600. Unless I'm confusing that with like Joe Biden's checks or President Trump's checks. But I thought those were like $1,200 each. This could be some Mandela effect in play, possibly. I'll look on finding the actual video like tomorrow, but if you remember correctly, back in the day when President Joe Biden was running, this was 2020, COVID times. They said if we win this Georgia election, it was for House, Senate. I don't remember. Senate, I think. The senator from Georgia. They need him to be Democrat. If we win, and they did, they won the election that was referenced. We're going to send you $2,000 checks, every American. We are all still waiting on those checks. Checks. I never got a check from Joe Biden. I got 2 checks from Donald Trump. Never got a check from Joe Biden. President Joe Biden. I gotta get better about that. We're trying to be respectful here on fucking Afternoon Coffee. DT show. Wow, half hour in. We're flying today. So, $5,000 coming your way soon. I'm excited. Personally, I'd love to get $5,000 right now. I would put it back into the show. Oh, other crypto news today. Coinbase had a suit. This was a pretty important one for the crypto world against the SEC. Well, the SEC had a case against Coinbase. That has been dismissed as of today. So that's big news if you're using Coinbase. I think it was trying, if I remember correctly, it was trying to charge them, what does this say? Unlawful enforcement case. I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was about selling unregistered securities, which technically crypto should be considered. They were, if President Biden or President Kamala was running right now, not running the country. Would she be running the country? I don't know. If her administration was running the show right now, I doubt that suit gets dropped. Because it seemed like they were going to take a harder stance against crypto, the Democrats. They have Elizabeth Warren, who's she's big anti-crypto. And Kamala will do whatever you tell her to or pay her to, in my opinion. She's pretty open. I mean, she flip-flops so much during the campaign. Just back and forth as far as her policies. And she took all of President Trump's policies at one point. It got very hard to distinguish them. Like the tips policy. Like what? Let's take a look. Hooters. Oh, wow. We got another. There's a Bybit security breach. 1.4 billion. That looks like it's like just breaking though. Hooters is going bankrupt. What? Find that news. Crazy. Did Hooters get canceled? Hooters canceled? Question mark. Change the name. Yeah, Bloomberg News. I'm not registering. Yahoo Finance. They'll let us show it. Just showing the Bloomberg article. Perfect. All right. Hooters in talks for potential bankruptcy. Wow. Go get your clams and your wings now, ladies and gents. Get them now. They do have great wings. Love the wings. Decent wings. Not the best. Decent. Crazy. End of an era? The restaurant? No more? Yeah. How's the tilted kilt doing? Banging my glasses into the mic. That's not good. Makes sense. People aren't going out anymore, just in general, to eat. And this is, I mean, Hooters, you want to talk about niche of the niche type restaurants? You're catering who I can think of very, very few like hetero relationships where it's like, let's go to Hooters. I can't even think of non-hetero relationships. I can't think of any relationship where two people who are romantic with each other are going to be like, let's go to Hooters. Because it's like it's an over-sexualized restaurant for single men. Or like lonely husbands, I suppose. Just big boobs all over the place. Yeah. So it's not surprising. When you have a one-trick pony, which is Hooters, which is having good wings and women with large breasts serve you, you may not have a lot of longevity in the restaurant business. I wonder if Gordon Ramsay ever went to a Hooters. I've been watching some Kitchen Nightmares shit lately. My God, that show is great. I personally liked Hooters. I've been there maybe twice in my life, to be honest with you, and not in a very long time. There was one kind of by the mall where I grew up. The wings are good. Like I said, the wings are bomb. Everything else, yeah. So yeah, really just a bad business model. Working with creditors, same. Casual dining has come under pressure as inflation, supply chain disruptions. Yeah, people are just not eating out anymore. It's changing market as far as that. Even like there was a Wendy's near where I'm living that closed down. When do you ever see a Wendy's closed down? Right? Thoughts on the presidential pump and dump? It's gonna come for Trump soon. I think President Trump. I mean, with the Trump coin, it's coming. And I want to say I read that he says he's not in direct control of the supply, but he's got to be in control of it. And he's going to dump that at some point. And I would think it'd be, I don't know, probably right before he gets on that helicopter at the end of his term. And, 3 years, 3.5, or 3 years. Last little bit. I just want to start off before this segment by saying this is a satirical show. This is supposed to be funny, making jokes. I just want to say that if anyone was injured or passed in the Toronto plane crash, my heart goes out. It's tragic. But I find personally in times of tragedy that trying to find some humor in it is good. And we need to understand where things went wrong so that we can change them. And with that, let's look at Endeavor Air's video, just kind of preaching, what they're all about. Endeavor Air was the airline that was, they were the carrier for the plane that crashed in Toronto that flipped upside down recently. All the plane crashes that have been happening lately, right? A little out of the ordinary. So here we go. I might have to mute it, talk over it, because there's definitely some content ID music in this. Let's go.
I don't think so. Girls, come on. Leave the saving the world to the men? I don't think so. I don't think
What? Oh, God. Unmanned flight crew. Now, I thought that meant AI first, but no. I think this is content ID too. This is from their conference of some sort.
You got into Harvard Law?
What? Like it's hard.
Yeah, content ID. Okay. Okay. You could at least say something about, I don't know, safety. Safety's first. We celebrate diversity and safety here at Endeavor Air. You could, right? I don't know. According to, trying to bring this up, I found an article. Let's see here. I don't think I have the article up, but I did find an article that has they claim to have identified the pilot involved in this crash, and I have their FAA, U.S. Department of Transportation FAA Airman Details report. I had to white out some information, just personal information. I'm not trying to dox anyone, especially if this is not who they are, like who it turns out to be. There we go. Wrote up. Yeah, so the big news with this is, as you can see at the bottom, they have been issued a license for a month, or right in the middle. Date of issue, January 9th, 2025. So they've been able to be a pilot for a month, a little over a month, 6 weeks. Holder does not meet the pilot in command aeronautical experience. So they should not be the one in charge of piloting the vehicle. And it's claimed, oh, where'd that go? No, I deleted it. It's claimed that she was the one who was trying to land the plane in Toronto. So I'm kind of waiting for that to be confirmed before I really dive into that story and talk about the name. And I'm not saying that women can't be pilots. They can be. But if you're rushing pilots into service in order to pursue any sort of DEI or diversity quota that you yourselves have set up as a company or organization, I think that is a blatant disregard for safety. You got to have experienced pilots flying. It doesn't matter who they are, where they're from, what they look like. It should matter what their experience is. So that's what the concern is here, I think, is that, was this pilot inexperienced, and was she put in a position that she should not have been because of a pursuit of diversity? We'll have to wait and see. I think that this story is developing, and I'll definitely keep an eye on it and see what happens moving forward. We might have more news tomorrow on Afternoon Coffee, also at 1 o'clock, live on Twitch. If you're on YouTube or Rumble, thanks for sticking along. You're a trooper. We've gotten deep into the show. Thank you. Appreciate you. let's do. We're coming up on about an hour, which is great. Let's do one last flip around. Just see what's in the news. See if we can find any interesting topics to follow. Representative or Levitt. Oh, we might have White House press briefing going on right now. Let's see. I will bring it up for a little bit if we do have one. The White House. They usually have it. I don't think so. Yeah, it looks like they had one yesterday. All right, so no White House press briefing today. They had it when I was doing the Train Sim World stream. Otherwise, we would have hopped on that. We'll do one more check here. I usually go to The Guardian because it's free. International, yeah. President Trump criticizing Ukraine again. That's not surprising. What did he say? I had very good talks with Putin and not such good talks with Ukraine. It's not even how people speak. This is courtesy of The Guardian. So yeah, I think that feud is going to keep on going. Trump. Oh wow. Okay, we'll have to find that video. I guess there was a confrontation during a White House event today. Let's find that. Trump Mills. I want today, not from 4 years ago. I'm not able to find any video. I think it just happened, so probably why. It sounds like it was an issue. Things got heated between Donald Trump and Maine's Governor Janet Mills after the president threatened to withhold federal funds from the state if it continues allowing transgender athletes to compete in female sports. We will see you in court, the Democratic governor said as she stood up and confronted Trump during a White House event. Well, the best way is to let the courts decide. Because the courts, our government is set up to have that third, supposedly neutral branch, which is the judiciary. The United States is considering military actions such as airstrikes on drug cartel operations in Mexico. That would be big. I'd like to see some more reporting on the connections between Ukraine and the Mexican drug cartels. I might have to do a little more digging for that, see what we can come up with. Because there's definitely something there. I've seen articles on it. And I personally noticed in seeing cartel videos recently that they just seem like they have better gear than they used to. Where's my water? Oh, there it is. That's good. Oh, I'll take a look at Twitter one last time. Oh, this might be good. Oh, that's from yesterday. Old news. I want like fresh. Give me trending. Diddy's definitely going down, right? And yeah, Cash Patel getting in is going to be crazy too. We'll see what happens. Director of the FBI. I would love to see some disclosure and releases from him. Allegedly, the Epstein list is coming out. I doubt it. It would have came out by now. All right. Well, I think that's it for today, Friday, February 21st. Presidential pump and dumps. Javier Millei going to jail, maybe impeached. Probably. We'll keep an eye on that story. Thank you for the gray zone. Hopefully they let me keep this video up and cover that. I gave commentary. They gave the information. Appreciate them. They're great. If you're on Rumble or YouTube, thanks for sticking around. If you're on Twitch, thanks for watching. Catch me tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Saturday, Eastern Time, US of A. It'll show up as your time on Twitch. And we'll rock it again. We'll have another great show. I'm sure some more news will drop, and we'll keep it going. Have fun. Stay safe. And I'm out. Enjoy.